Hello children, yes, very good day all of you. Today I am going to start with the block 2, okay, in EVS. That is our homes. Yes children. So here what is homes? Like what is a home? It is a place where we all live in, right? With our family and we feel very safe and protected when we are inside our homes. Yes children. So houses, okay. So let's see, long time ago actually people didn't know how to build homes and houses and all. They didn't have any concept such as house. Okay, so where did they live? Long ago, our ancestors, okay, that is the ancient people. Where did they actually live? They lived in caves, okay. They lived in caves just like other wild animals, or else they used to live in open space like under trees or on the trees and in other places wherever they used to feel it is safe, okay. Yes, but later on gradually people learned to build houses. They started building different types of houses, and initially even even the types of houses got developed stage by stage, okay. So why we need houses? We need houses to protect us from the burning sunlight, the sunshine. If it is very bright and hot outside, then we can't stay outside for a very long time, right? Yes, then we feel like going under the shelter. We need some shelter. And if we have house, then we will feel very what? We will feel very cool when it is very hot outside. Yes, and similarly when it is very cold also, we feel very warm inside our home. And during rainy season, we can't get wet for a very long time, right? We can't stand outside in rain and storms, okay, outside for a very long time. We will fall sick. Yes, children, and we feel like getting inside, getting into our homes. So houses actually protect us from heat, cold, rain, storms. Yes, and you know, in villages actually there are wild animals, yes, which get inside the villages during night time. Okay, so if houses are there, then even the village people or the people who resides near the forest areas and all, they are protected from the wild animals, right? They are not attacked by the wild animals very easily. They feel very safe and protected. So our house keeps us and our family safe, isn't it kids? Yes. And we we all keep our things, we all keep our belongings inside our house. Will we arrange all our belongings on roads or outside in the ground? No, right? Yes, a house is a place where we can keep our all belongings, keep all of our belongings safe inside. Okay? Yes. So, when our all belongings are inside our home, what we should do when we are going out? We should lock the doors properly and we should close the windows properly. Okay, children? So, when we are going outside and when there is nobody left in our homes, or when we are going out of station or to some function, we should check once or twice that we have locked the doors, yes, and our house is safe. Yes, so why there are doors? The doors is actually, yes, the doors are actually built to keep us safe, and yes, of course, we will enter the house through doors itself. We will enter our house, we will enter the rooms, the different rooms in our house through the doors itself. And another reason is, yes, there are locks in the doors, there are latches in the doors. Why? Because we can lock them, right? Yes. And why windows are constructed in homes? Yes, because we need enough sunlight to enter our house. We need enough fresh air to get inside our house, right? So, for the good sunlight, for the fresh air and for the sunlight, bright sunlight to enter the houses, the windows and doors are actually constructed. Okay, children? Yes. So, moving on to next page, building materials. So, we build houses with different materials, right children? Yes, most of us actually live in houses which are built with what? Bricks, right? Yes, children. So here there is a story of three little pigs, okay, who are brothers and who actually wants to build a house, okay. Why do they need a house? Because there was a big bad wolf which actually lived nearby, close by the village where the three little pigs, that is the brothers, lived. Okay, so they decided to build a house so that they will feel safe and protected. Okay, so what happened one day? One of the little pig, three of the little pigs also decided to build a house, and one among them actually decided to build a house which is made up of straws. That is hay. You can look in the picture, right? Yes, you can look in the picture here. Okay, and you know, do you feel a house which is built with straws are safe and it cannot be broken down? No, right? Yes, it can be broken down. It can be broken down and it is not safe at all. If there is heavy rain and storm outside, then again the house that is built with straws will be damaged. Yes, children. So, actually the third little pig warned it, telling that it is not safe. But it did not listen and it told, anyways, I feel safe and I am going to build a house with straws. And it built a beautiful house with straws very quickly. It did not take much time at all. Okay. So what did the second little pig do? The second little pig decided, okay, I'm not going to build a house with straws because it is very weak house. Okay, I will build a house made up of wood. Okay, so it decided and it bought wooden sticks. Okay, logs of wood, and it started collecting logs of wood and it built house with wooden sticks. Okay, and again the third pig actually warned his brother, telling that even this house is not as safe as the house built with bricks. So you better build a house with bricks. Okay, I don't feel it is safe. Even it can be broken down easily. But do you think it listened to his brother? No. It said, no ways. My house is really safe and nice. Okay, I'm going to stay in this beautiful house, the little pig said, the second little pig. And then the third little pig decided, okay, they are not going to listen to me. Anyways, now even I have to build a house. And I started building house with bricks. Okay, yes, and then it told, yes, now my house, I took so much of time to build this house, but still it is safe and beautiful. It is not going to break down easily. It said to itself, and then it went and lived in its house. So what happened one day? Okay, what happened one day? Actually, the house which was very strong is which one? The house which is made up of bricks, stones. Okay, what and all the third little pig actually used? It used bricks. It built his house with bricks. Yes, it was beautiful and nice. But again, it couldn't build only with bricks. So it used stones and then it used cement. Yes, to join and yes, to join the bricks and to make them stand firm. It used cement and steel also. And now the house of the third pig was very strong, right? Yes, and they are known as permanent house. So the third pig house was called as permanent house, which is made up of brick, stones, cement and steels, okay, which are built up of these items. Such houses are called as permanent houses or pakka houses. Okay, children. So what are permanent or pakka houses? The houses which are built like whom? Like third little pig house, okay, which are made up of brick, stones, cement and steels, okay, are known as pakka houses. Then the houses which is built of wood, which is made up of wood, okay, just like the second little brother, okay, the second little pig, okay, such pigs are actually very weak, right? Okay, they are not as strong as the brick house. So they were also very weak, and even the house which was built up of straw and mud. Okay, even it was also really very weak. Okay, and once if there was a strong wind, okay, once when if a strong wind blew, or if there is a very if there is a lot of rain, then what will happen? These houses which are weak houses, which are made up of wood and straws, will easily fall down. They'll get damaged. They'll be broken up, right? So they are called as temporary houses. Sorry children, they are called as temporary houses or kacha houses. So the houses which can be easily broken by a strong wind, or by a heavy rain, such houses are called as temporary houses or kacha houses, and they are really very weak. Okay, and then what do you think what happened to the three little pigs? Okay, then the wolf actually came. Okay, the big bad wolf once came, and it easily broke away the two houses that are made up of the straws and the wood. So it was easily broken down by the big bad wolf, and later those two little pigs, they rushed into the house of the third little pig. Okay, and then the wolf actually came and it tried to break down the third house also, which was really strong. Okay, and which was actually built up of, which was made by bricks and all. And do you think it could break it down? No. So the wolf could not break it down, or it could not damage the house, and it just went away, did not come back again. So the third little pig said, look, that's why I told the houses which are built up of straws and wood are really very weak. Hence I asked you to build with bricks. So even the two little pigs thanked the third one, and they told, yes, we should have listened to you. So children, the weak houses are called as temporary houses or kacha houses, which are made up of straws, mud, wood, etc. And these permanent houses or pakka houses are the houses which are built by bricks, stones, cement, steels, etc. They are really very strong. Okay? Yes. So moving on to next page. Builders. So who do you think, like, who will build the houses? Okay, we can't build our houses, we live in our house. So who are going to build the houses? They are known as, that set of people, okay, are called as builders. Okay, so the earliest houses were built from which materials, children? Okay, like the materials in the earlier times, after the man started to build houses and all. Earlier he used to live in caves or in open, right? So later he thought of building a house. So how did he start to build a house? He started to build house using materials like straw, leaves, twigs. What are twigs? They are the branches of the tree. They are the weak branches of the trees. Okay, so twigs and logs and mats and etc. So everyone could build a house during those days using these materials. But when actually people started building bigger and bigger houses, which are very strong and which are made up of bricks, stones, steels, okay, etc., and which have doors and windows and all of them could not build a house. So only few people who had talent to build the house could, yes, build house for other people also. And today they are called as engineers. Okay, actually engineer tells us how a house should be built, how many rooms there should be in a house, where should the kitchen come, where should exactly the bathroom be located. So this is how the engineer gives a plan. Okay, he tells us how to build a house. He gives us a plan, and later he gives his plan to laborer. Who is a laborer? A laborer is actually a person who carries all the materials. Okay, he gets all the materials whatever is required to build a house from one place to another. Okay, he will supply all the materials whatever is required to build a house. Okay, and then to whom will he give? He will give those materials to, okay, mason, carpenter and plumber and so on. So who is a mason? A mason is one who actually, yes, lays bricks one upon the other. You can see here, children, a mason, there is a picture of a mason who is arranging the bricks one upon the other. Yes, actually he is building walls for the house. Yes, strong walls. Yes. And then a carpenter, what does he do? A carpenter actually, he makes wooden items, he makes doors, he makes windows, and then he makes other interiors for the houses. He is the carpenter who does items with the wood. Okay. Yes. And then plumber. Who is a plumber? So a plumber is one who actually works on the water pipes. He gives water connections and he sees through that all the water supply is good and well in bathroom and in kitchen and in the house. All the water pipes is neat and arranged properly. So he's the one who's that person? He's the one, that person is known as plumber. Okay, so these all people, this set of people, engineer, laborer, mason, carpenter, plumber, and such people together, they work to build a beautiful house. They construct a house together. Okay, children. So these many people are actually necessary for us to what? For us to get a beautiful house to live in. Yes. So moving on to next page. Types of houses. Now I told you the weak houses which are made up of straws, etc. with weak materials are known as what? Are known as kacha houses or temporary houses. And the strong houses, that is, which are made up of the wood, steel, etc., bricks, stones and all, are called as permanent houses or pakka houses. So here in cities, you can see different types of pakka houses. Yes, children. So you can see flats. Flats means it is a big building where number of houses are there. Okay. So in a big building, numerous houses are built, and such a building are called as flats. This one. Okay. Then skyscrapers. These are called as skyscrapers. Okay. And bungalows. Again, a big house, individual house is known as a bungalow. Okay. Cottages. Look here, children. Cottages. Okay. Yes. Cottages. Then again, huts are there. Okay. And then there are so many types of houses which you can find even in small villages such as tent. Okay, this is the tent. A tent looks like this and it is actually made up of cloth. Okay, and then igloo. This is an igloo. It is actually found in the, yes, where? In the snow-filled places. Okay, so here actually Eskimos build this igloos, okay, to live in. Okay, in the place where lots of snow will be there and we cannot build, okay, proper pakka houses like as we build in cities, we cannot build there. So it is made up of ice and you can find such houses. It is known as igloo, which are built by Eskimos to live in. And then, so you can find houseboats also. This is a boat house or houseboat, okay, that actually can be sailed. Okay, we can live in and we can actually sail and cross the rivers and all. So this is a houseboat. Actually, even people who live near lakes, they live in houseboats. So there is a log house which is actually built in the hills. Okay, in the hill station and all, you can find such types of houses which is called as log house. Okay, it is actually full of trees. Okay, so the hills where most of the region is covered with trees, you can find such houses which is called as log houses. Then What else, children? So all these different types of houses gives us shelter and they protect us from heat, cold, rain, yes, and from other wild animals. So you have to revise this lesson and read this lesson before revising it. You have to read this lesson and then you have to underline, okay? You have to underline the words which you feel it is difficult and you have to practice it along with its meanings, okay children? So you can find like these words which are black and bold, okay, which are bold, okay, in black color. Such words you have to write 3 times and you have to, yes, write the meanings also. You can find the meaning of such words just below, okay, in the same page you can find, and you have to go through it and you have to write the meaning of such words also, okay children? So I want you to write the spellings of the words that you feel it's difficult, and even these skyscraper, houseboat, flats, igloo, bungalow, tent, cottage, log house, house on stilts. So these many words you have to write at least 3 times in your homework book. So hope you all will read this lesson once or twice and soon I will be giving you notes. Thank you children. Bye.